Kira and I had been close friends for a long time. We shared a lot of things in common, especially hanging out and eating. Until one day, we both agreed that we needed to lose weight for a healthy and perfect body shape. After a while searching, Kira and I discovered a yoga studio commercial that promised to help yoga practitioners get slimmer and stay in shape. That seemed to fit our demand at that time, so we enrolled for both. The yoga teacher, John, was a 30-year-old good-looking man with a toned body.
Yoga can do everything.
Indeed, he was right. After a period of practice, we could feel the change so obviously. Fitter, slimmer, and much more confident. Since I thought a course was enough for me, I decided to quit, but Kira didn't. She grew a big interest with this place. She wanted more challenging yoga poses and often stayed late to practice with Master John. Gradually, I could see her body become very sexy in tight training clothes. She often uploaded yoga poses on Instagram. Lately, Kira had been busy with her yoga classes, so we didn't see each other as often as before, and she couldn't even arrange time for a meal with me. One night, Kira video called to tell me that she was trying the Yoganidrasana, aka Yogic Sleep Pose.
It's a really difficult yoga pose,
Kira said. But I noticed that she looked so different. Something seemed to be wrong. Her eyes were sunken as if she hadn't slept for days. She looked emaciated with many bruises all over her body.
It was yoga.
Mr. John must have forced her to practice a lot for this yogic freaking sleep pose. Then I found out that John asked Kira to practice every day, even though she showed signs of overworking.
Like, he's obsessed with it.
Kira sighed. If you're too tired, you should take a break from yoga for a while, I told her.
I can't. I poured a ton of money on it.
But she seemed to give away more than just money. All was for a desirable body, and I could completely understand that. After that, I did not see Kira nor hear from her for a week.
She must be practicing with Mr. John,
I thought.
but she could at least update something on Instagram.
I checked her account and didn't see any new posts other than a photo taken at the yoga studio with John. Another week had passed, and she hadn't even texted or answered my phone. Perhaps she was so obsessed with yoga. So one day, I decided to go to John's yoga studio. I pushed the door open. At this time, the studio had quite a lot of practitioners. I looked around, but I could not see my friend anywhere.
Here you are, sweetie. Want to start over?
It was John.
I'm looking for Kira. She didn't reply to my messages.
After a brief silence, he replied,
Kira is doing yoga in her private room. Do you want to have a look?
I said yes. I was so curious about Kira's training and how much she had progressed in the last few weeks. John took me to a separate room behind the studio outside. He opened the door and I stepped in first. Suddenly, I felt a hand from behind. It covered my mouth with a towel that smelled so strange. After a few seconds, everything slowly faded away. When I woke up, I found myself lying in the middle of a very dark room. There was a horrible smell. As I was trying to get up, I tripped over something and fell forward. The small light hanging in the ceiling suddenly turned on. I blinked several times due to the dazzling light, and when my eyes got to normal, the scene I saw made me scream for fear. It was Kira, but her limbs were twitching and contorting in a weird way. I realized it was the yogic sleep pose, the super hard yoga pose she always told me about. But her whole body was cyanotic and gave off a decaying smell of corpses. I threw up all my breakfast. Suddenly, the door behind me opened. John came in with a baseball bat in his hand and gave me a weird smile.
Have you seen my work? Do you want to achieve what your bestie did? I can help you.
I was panic-stricken. I didn't know what to do, but backed away until I hit the wall. Master John approached me, step by step.
Let me help you have a nice body shape.
I woke up to find my limbs were stuck. I couldn't move. My whole body was in pain as if my bones were broken into hundreds of pieces. I couldn't breathe. With a mouth filled with cloth, I could only cry in despair. And my ex-teacher, John, was standing there taking a burst of photos.
Such a nice pose. Very nice.